welcome back, man, to Blade Runner. Alright, so last time we figured out who our... Well, at least we got a look at our murderer. Another reploid? Replicant? Wrong game!
So Mega Man X, is that what we're going for now?
Well, it is 20XX. That's right.
I guess it's technically 20XX, yes.
That's right, so it is. Anyway, so we're tracking down Mega Man X, and we got some things. We got the Kingston kitchen box. Apparently we have it on there twice because we saw it in the photo also. So we probably have some new locations. Let's see, do we have anything else on our... That's the first case there.
You definitely should have gotten something if you sift through the moon bus hijacking. There you go, Crystal's case.
Oh, in a pig's ass, Slim.
Nah, that's that.
No, I'm following up on my own.
So,
you know the moon bus massacre that went down
there's other
last month?
logs
The
from her
rogue
that you
skin
can listen
job's
to, like
probably
the
flew to
interview
Earth,
stuff.
And one of them is a demolitions expert, similar MO to your Vic upstairs.
Sift through again. I saw it on there. And again, click on it again. Factory bombing. There you go. That's the stuff I was talking about. Crime scene notes and her
Crystal
interview.
Steel, badge number BR61354. Still working the explosion at the Tyrell manufacturing plant. It'll take a day or so to analyze the debris, but there's no doubt in my mind that we're dealing with a bomber here. Right now, it looks like the protesters had nothing to do with it. They were in too close proximity to have been in on the deal. No MOs or identities are rolling up just yet, and I'm still going through the inset files to see if any replicant munitions experts are unaccounted for. This is Crystal Steel, badge number BR61354, conducting the interrogation of Spencer Gregorian, leader of CARS, Citizens Against Replicant Slavery, November 22nd, 2019.
I once again asked that my attorney...
Shut it, shitbird. I'm asking the questions. We've already put you on the machine, so we know you're not a skin job.
That term offends me.
Okay, so you're not one of those biomechanical scumbags. And you claim to not know anything about the bombing at Tyrell.
This is true. We advocate equal rights under the law for replicants. We have nothing against Tyrell Corporation for creating them.
That's some sick logic.
The replicants are living organisms, whether people like you like it or not. Replicants contribute greatly to the economic well-being of our culture. They cannot be discounted as such.
Hell, it'd be no skin off my nose if each and every one of them was hosed down for good. You ever see this guy?
Why, yes. Actually, I have. He was present at the protest. He's not part of our group, but outsiders are usually welcome.
How many new faces showed up that day?
Not too many. A handful at most.
Describe them to me.
I don't know if I can.
Oh no? Recording off.
Well, shit. Okay. Well, we did have some new stuff in there.
Well, you clicked on interview A, you didn't click on interview B.
Okay.
Describe them to me again.
Just the Rastafarian fellow. And that friend of his. A slim blonde man, Asian, with a ponytail? Can I see my attorney?
Bravo, Spencer. You've done your civic duty for the day.
Okay, so we have another suspect, which is apparently is Asian. And now we have a little thing for him.
With blonde hair, yeah.
Asian with blonde
And now
hair.
you could actually talk to Spencer Gregorian, who is the guy kept in the cell down in the police station. You can fuck around with him now.
Let's go and talk to him. And actually, do we
And
have
you'll
anything
actually
on the
and I definitely recommend. He's in the basement. You definitely want to fuck around with him too.
Okay. Let's check out the lab real quick. See if they have any new stuff. Hello?
Nope,
Housekeeping?
not even in.
Okay.
That's another thing too. There's an interactive environment. People come and go. They go and do their own things.
Kind of reminds me of Beneath the Steel Sky, if you remember that.
Less obnoxious.
Maybe. Okay.
You're Spencer Gregorian, right?
No. I really think my lawyer should be here.
I think you should shut the fuck up. We could do one of these on just to see how it goes.
You definitely could.
Let's do it.
I'm gonna give you a little test.
The other detective. She already tested me earlier today.
Uh-huh. Look, I gotta check out the equipment, and you're the only stiff around.
I object to this treatment. If you'll just call my lawyer, he'll take care...
Your lawyer would tell you I got the authority to VK the mayor if I want. and he'd have to smile and nod and kiss my butt until I cleared him. So sit down.
The reason why I recommend this is because you definitely do need some practice with the VK machine here. This is what's used to test people to determine whether they are human or replicants. I'll go ahead and describe how this works. The primary difference between a human and the latest models of replicants is something known as empathy. With the questions that are asked, this is what the VK machine does. You ask a series of questions, up to 10, varying their intensity. And the gauge on the left there, you'll see two bars. There's a dark figure with a bar, and then a light figure at the bar. The dark figure at the top shows how human a reaction is. The bottom bar indicates if that goes up, that the person is more replicant. Replicants are incredibly intelligent and are capable of manipulating their body in a variety of ways. But their reactions to and answering to the questions are a bit delayed because they need to fabricate the empathy. You know, the blushing of the skin, the changing of the eyes, the sort of distress that would appear in a response. Like a lie detector, only for replicants and for empathy.
It's nice that they
Now,
can
the
do all
button-
that stuff consciously, by the way, like dilate their pupils.
Now, the buttons over there in the bottom right corner, from left to right, are low intensity, medium intensity, and high intensity. You need to establish a proper variance. You ask two weak questions, you don't get anything. You ask two intense questions, you offend the person, you also don't get anything.
As
The
I,
test will conclude after you've asked enough questions, or if it's inconclusive, or it determines one way or the other what the person is.
Yep, and I understand that the best strategy is to actually go maybe a couple low, then a medium, and then high at the end. As I understand it. Maybe your experience is different. But first thing we gotta do is calibrate this sucker, so it actually knows what a
Yes.
human is.
Reaction time is a factor in this, so please pay attention. Where do you live?
3rd sector, uptown.
Nice neighborhood?
Very. Is this going to take long?
Just keep your pants on, Spencer.
We need to do it, I think, 3 times at least, right?
What do you do for a living?
I teach political science.
Alright, and we'll do it one more time.
What's your name?
Spencer Gregorian. I really think my lawyer should be here.
Just keep your pants on, Spencer.
He's getting annoyed. We're gonna start him off with the softball question.
Out of the corner of your eye, you see a large black spider crawling up the wall.
I'd call animal services, of course. I wouldn't try to move it myself, not without proper equipment.
Without proper equipment? Oh yeah, because of course animals are protected, so you can't just go squishing them on your wall like fucking Grimith. Look at another low ball.
I got your proper equipment right here.
A man dressed in rags approaches you on the street and asks for money.
I'd try to help him, of course. Buy him dinner or take him to a shelter.
You're such a nice man. Let's give him medium intensity.
Your child comes home with a black eye.
I'd call the school.
Okay, he had a negative Reploid response there.
He had a human response there because it was at the top.
Well, I saw this thing edge to the left, so I figured it was a negative Reploid response also.
See, in the black one, it inched to the right.
Okay, we'll give him one more medium, and then we'll go high, right?
You suddenly feel the urge to commit suicide.
I love life too much to commit suicide.
Interesting.
You wouldn't know about that, would you?
That also gives shades of a replicant answer because of how self-driven into like self-preservation that replicants are.
Okay. Now for the high intensity question.
You've been kidnapped. Your captors tell you that you'd better think about what you did to deserve this.
I try to reason with them.
Okay, let's do it again.
You're in a desert, walking along in the sand, when all of a sudden you look down and see a tortoise. It's crawling towards you. You reach down and flip the tortoise on its back.
I wouldn't do that.
The tortoise lays on its back, its belly baking in the hot sun, beating its legs, trying to turn itself over. But it can't. Not without your help. But you're not helping. Why is that?
You bastard!
They're just...
I want to see my attorney. Now!
When I'm done. Maybe.
People who have watched the movie will remember that, because that's at the very beginning. Alright, so he's getting annoyed, but he's clearly giving a human response. Let's give him another high one until the machine gets tired of us.
What do you think it's like to be a replicant?
Horrible. Frightening.
Why?
They're hunted creatures. Anyone can gun them down without consequence. I'd say that's frightening, wouldn't you?
Alright.
You're at a restaurant with friends. One of them orders lobster. The chef drops the lobster into the tub of boiling water while you watch.
Are you trying to make me sick?
Yes. Alright, apparently it still hasn't given up yet.
Yeah. So you can most certainly keep going, you know, and attempt to piss him off. It's great.
You're going to die. It may be soon. Death. The grave. Rot.
You're enjoying this.
Yes.
It may be soon. The readouts don't lie. You're scared. Don't worry. I won't tell anyone.
This conversation is over, Detective. I don't have to sit here and take abuse.
Positive result. Subject is human.
There you
Test
go.
terminated.
Well, good.
That's and you can keep VKing him too. I'm pretty sure. That's it's basically like your tutorial for the system. That way you can practice on it so that when you actually get into a situation where you might VK someone and you've got one chance, unless you load the game, you don't fuck it up.
Yep.
Hey, pal.
What's with that response?
I don't even know.
He almost sounds sarcastic. Hey, pal! Or asshole, as I should say. Okay, well, what about the protest?
I got some more questions for you. Tell me about your protest at Tyrell's plant.
I already told that other detective everything. Under duress.
I want to know about the people who were there. The Rastafarian and the Asian guy with the sunglasses.
I don't know them.
Were they together?
They seem to be. I saw them talking.
Before or after the explosion?
Before. I didn't see them at all after. That's all I know, I swear. I wouldn't even know where to find explosives. I'm not a violent man.
Of course you aren't. You just want to let replicants walk the streets.
They're not killers, Detective. They're innocents. They just want to live a decent, productive life like you or me.
It's that simple, huh?
Well, maybe it is. And tell me about your favorite band. I mean, protest. Reploid Rights Group.
I got some more questions for you.
Reploid
A lot of
Rights
people
Group?
involved
Yeah.
in your cause? Spencer?
Yes, sir, we're growing fast. As more and more people realize that replicants have cognitive and emotional legitimacy, the Citizens Against Replicant Slavery will spearhead the movement towards...
Save the pitch for someone who gives a shit.
We're peaceful people, Detective. We live by a code that men like you could never understand.
Try me.
2 centuries ago, humans were held in slavery. Brave souls formed an underground railroad.
So, you help replicants escape the city.
I'm talking figuratively, Detective.
Sure you are.
We're not children, Detective. We have resources. The world is changing. People are waking up to the injustices perpetrated by a sick society that you have helped...
A lot of them will wake up dead if reps are allowed to run amok on Terra, jerk.
So there you go. I think that's all the options we had for him.
As you can tell, this is a very divisive issue, and it is something that reigns both, well, definitely in the movie for sure, and I'm not so sure so much about the short novel. It's been a long time since I read that. I don't remember the details of it that well.
Lab's still out, but we have some new locations to go to. Let's go to Roof.
Yep. You could, of course, also check it on the LT, too, if he's there.
Okay. We'll go see what he's doing. Take our little jog across the bottom floor.
Yep, the lovely train station.
Gentlemen,
But if he's not, maybe you can snoop around in his office and see what.
Maybe he is a Reploid. Everyone's a Reploid.
A Reploid.
A replicant.
Damn it. Oh, he's not in. Hey, yeah, you can definitely take a look
Weapon
around.
shipment?
Ooh,
Got things and
weapon
stuff.
shipment.
Can I get a new Whoppet? Oh, a new Wabba.
There is someone who handles the weapon shipments. He's the same guy who oversees the training room.
Yep.
You saw him because he was on the other side of the glass case with all the gun shoots.
Can I get a chain gun? Wait, what's that? That thing just changed color on me. Yeah. It's doing that. Stop it. Okay, I think that's all.
So, yep, Gooza's out on the town doing whatever that motherfucker does. He's probably eating somewhere. The corpulent bastard.
He can't help it. It's just so good. The suit.
He can't help it. He was just drawn this way.
He's just drawn this way, pretty much.
Mainframe and shooting range.
All right. All right. Before we do this, I don't think there's going to be any untoward consequences, but let's see. Hello.
That weapon shipment just came in. You got the paperwork handy?
Why? You got a pressing need to rummage through my private files?
Yes.
Yeah, I forgot you were keeping your lacy underthings in there. Look, Jack, I just want to see what they're charging for a crate of rifles these days.
Too damn much if you ask me, especially at the rate the assault teams are losing them. I guess there ain't no harm in it.
Losing them, you say? Oh, what's this?
We get a new weapons shipment?
Yeah, Guza requisitioned a couple of cases for the assault teams.
Let me guess. He's planning on taking out a small city.
Lieutenant's a big believer in overkill.
I see. I was hoping I'd get one. Oh well.
No, I get one. Just some interesting, certainly not noteworthy at all things.
I was gonna say, the difference between these screens is kind of hard to tell sometimes, because we have arms dealing, but we don't have any clues for that yet. Apparently we got a new case somehow from just getting that. That's probably for the next act of this. Okay.
Foreshadowing through the Kia or the Kaya or however the fuck it's pronounced.
Through the Kia, yes. They don't make cars
the
anymore.
Kia Motors, I know. So yeah, you definitely do have some, at least one new location to hit up there. Of course, you have Anoid Row.
I mean, all those places
And,
we've been to.
Yeah, it's just Anoid Row that's over there. Way.
What the hell's the purpose of that little gate, I wonder?
See, this is also rendered really amazingly well from the movie. Primary difference, of course, is the lack of people. Just because they couldn't do that without killing your frame rate.
Hello, sir.
You'll see over there all the great
You know who deals in
signs.
insects down here?
You don't want insects? They're no good companion. But fish are good. I have every kind of fish for you. Blowfish, dorado, miniature sailfish. Very friendly.
No, thanks. I got a dog at home.
Fish just as good as dog.
No, my dog is real.
Real? Oh, you must make lots of money.
Let's get back to insects. Official LPD business.
Down at end of Animal Row, you see big green sign? You try there. Good luck with dog, friend. Hope he stays healthy.
The big dancing dragonfly sign.
You got anything that's a match for these?
Nope. Of course, no one will talk to us if they're just walking around, because they're dicks. As is their birthright, right? Alright, let's take a look at our zoo. Hello. I got an earring I want you to look at.
This your work?
Ah, the dragon.
Dragon?
See? Anosoptera. Dragonfly late of the American South Swampland.
You sell jewelry with dragonflies?
Item like that, very special significance. Very rare, senor. Estate item, and most likely part of large collection. Person must have plenty money to obtain a collection.
More than I can afford.
You try Hawker's Circle. Might want to try for this. With luck, you may find.
If this is from a collection, I'm also looking for the other pieces.
I make you a deal. I found out where to get dragonfly jewelry. Then, you buy a piece, right? For special lady friend? You come back later.
I'll do that.
Ha, you take care, chasing the dragon.
So many
You
cultures
could also,
there.
of course, ask her more stuff, too. There's like merchandise thing there.
Handsome man like you has lady friend, of course.
All my girl cares about is food and love.
Oh, how romantic. What is this girl's name?
Maggie.
Maggie. Ah, Maggie, senor. It's perfect, is it not?
Okay, sure. I don't have any real money. Can I buy it?
It's kind of ugly, but you talked me into it.
I'll be nice and
Yep,
buy.
now you have your very own Maggie bracelet in your inventory.
Cool. My life is fucking complete.
I'm not exactly sure where the hell it's located in this list. Oh, there you go. Clues. Maggie bracelet.
Why is
Not
it
exactly
a clue?
Someone had tried to act.
That's just like
Right.
extra shit there.
Yep. You've removed objects. Good job.
Howie Lee's. Bryant once got food
Oh, I removed it? Whoop.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now they're on. Now those things are off. You have candy.
Where the fuck did I get candy?
Howie Lee's in Chinatown. I'd eaten there myself. The
Apparently,
detonator wire I pulled out. The dog collar has a name. Kingston Kitchens. Where have I heard that before?
you might have picked up that chop. If you actually have that chop, nah, you probably didn't pick up the chopstick wrapper. Someone else did and got it in the info bank for you, like the candy.
Okay.
Because of course you couldn't scroll over for whatever reason.
Well, neat. Okay.
Yep. Of course, there's other places for you to look around here on Anoid Row.
Sir, are you a real person?
Might I interest you in a snake, noble one?
Not today, thanks.
Probably like the guy in the movie. I forget his name. But he was a dealer of snakes. Ooh. Ooh.
Bullet Bobs. Oh yeah. Bullet Bob. This is one of my favorite characters in the entire game.
Just Bullet America, but oh well.
That a 45 blaster under your coat, or you're just happy to be here?
You got good eyes.
They ought to be. They're the only organs of mine that survived the Phobos Wars intact.
Ray McCoy, Rep D-Tech.
Blade Runner, huh?
So can I get new shit from you?
Bullet Bob here is voiced by the late and great Vincent Schiavelli, who did many things. Of course, he featured in another one of my series that I recorded, the Dune one, where he played as one of the Mentats with the crazy-ass eyebrows. He was also in, Ghost as the crazy train-jumping ghost guy, many other things.
Jesus.
I can't. He also has a fucking minigun to defend his place.
I thought he was
And you
replying
can
to what
definitely-
you were saying.
I know. You can also talk to him and interact with him, but...
Hello.
How come I never heard of you?
I just got assigned.
Yeah, I'm kind of buddies with Davy Holden. How's he doing?
Word is he's gonna be okay.
That skin job
Dave-
must have been pretty damn quick getting by Davy like that. He's the best in the business.
He'll be back on the job soon.
Holden's the Blade Runner who gets shot at the beginning of the actual Blade Runner movie.
You got any decent ammo for my piece?
You mean the good stuff? 'Cause I know them police issue spitballs just don't cut it.
Not these days.
Yeah, I know how it is. If you want to drop a skin job, you need a little extra oomph. I got a few clips around here somewhere. If you got the chin yen for it.
Okay, let's have it.
I was gonna say I won't have any finite chinion, so give me it. Give me those depleted uranium rounds.
He definitely did give them to you.
I was gonna say, can I actually look at them? Are they a thing? Thing. Maybe. No,
I don't think
so.
they're a thing. You got the ammo now.
Okay.
You got the good stuff now.
That's cool. Thanks. Is there anything else I can do with you, sir?
You want to make it as a Blade Runner? You ought to do your own investigations.
I wasn't asking for help. Okay. See ya.
Yep.
We have hawkers.
an interesting death can come if that minigun can actually go off on you. It's pretty exciting.
Jesus.
Oh, I think I know how to trigger it.
Hey, put
America.
that away.
I'm gonna put something away, but it ain't gonna be my gun.
Yeah. What? Okay.
I'd crossed the line. Bob was a psychopath, but I was almost sure he wasn't a replicant. I didn't have a lot of time, and my options were pretty lousy. Stay and face the music, or take off and hope I didn't get caught.
Well, shit. I was hoping to get killed. Oh well.
You just killed America.
Fuck yeah.
Does this badge mean anything to you?
Not a goddamn thing.
Let's see, is there anything else around here?
Yes, there actually is more to Anoid Row.
I saw hawkers. I thought about going in there, but I want to see if there's any anything related to our little case here.
Welcome.
Let's see, I can't see what all these say, but maybe one is Kingston's Kitchen? Also, that thing looks like a gremlin in there. I don't know if you guys see it. Are you a person?
2 minutes. That's how much time I give every stranger that wanders in here off the street.
Sell a lot of stuff that way?
I don't encourage browsers. What impresses me are people who know what they want and are not afraid to pay for it.
What's the most expensive thing you got in here?
Value is a relative notion. What's significant to you might be meaningless to me.
And vice versa.
Everything here is guaranteed. The finest, most authentic anyone can get.
Neat. Okay.
Well, I didn't need 2 minutes of your time, asshole. Get fucked.
Zoom, zoom, zoom. Alright, so what's this? Hello.
I got a couple of questions for you, Captain.
First one's on the house. The rest you pay for. You want chit-chat, you hire a hooker. This ain't no social club.
Thank you.
Gotta get a content ID match now.
Oh god, the music. That guy looks interesting with his sunglasses.
So you weren't actually gonna ask the bartender questions? You get distracted that easily?
Nice bracelet, tough guy. Who's Maggie, your mommy?
She's a dog.
So is my wife, but I sure as hell don't brag about it.
Pour me one.
Just one?
One, but one good one.
You can't actually ask him anything. I just wanted you to walk into being chided by the Maggie bracelet. Oh, man. Love it.
Well, I'm glad we had that moment together.
Oh, man. That's awesome. There is definitely a Kingston's Kitchen around here, too.
I think this may be it. I don't know.
Bob Marley posters, check. Big lady with some rotisserie chicken, check. Jamaican McCrazy, check.
Step up, step up. Mama Isabella cooked you something special. Put a glow in your cheek.
McCoy, LPD. Mind if I ask you a couple of questions?
Questions? They always need answers.
Yep, that's why I'm asking him. Let's see. Buy stew? No, we don't need a buy stew. Do you know this guy?
This guy work for you?
No, but I wish he do. He be one fine-looking man.
You sure? Never seen him before.
I'd remembered him for sure.
Okay. You definitely don't know this guy, right?
You send a lot of deliveries over to Marcus Eisendaler at the Tyrell building?
Eisendaler. Oh, Eisendaler, yeah. Let me tell you, that man can't eat.
Send anything over lately?
No, sir. No deliveries to him no more. Not since last month. He be way behind on his bill.
Not for a month, eh?
At least. No more till him pay up.
You may have a little trouble collecting. He's dead. That stew's looking tasty.
Fix you right up. Only 30 chinion. It put a spring in your step, man. The ladies, they be loving you.
Well, that's great. She didn't hand it to us.
Right. So, obviously, the guy who got in there, the pretext of Kingston's Kitchen, was not working for Mama here.
I figured as much, but we might as well follow the leads we got.
And the game apparently inadvertently gave you his name, too. Which is interesting.
Although it's not here.
Although it's not listed there, no.
His name is Sadik.
There's...
Or Sadik, or whatever. Okay.
The earring was shaped like an insect. I didn't know much about jewelry, but it looked like junk to me. Like the cheap crap sold...
Okay, I think the other one told us to go to Hawkers, maybe? I can't remember exactly. Although, is that where we just came out of?
Yes.
I
so
thought,
you could investigate more around here.
Well, shit. I thought that was a whole I thought that was a store.
Nope, that's Hawker's Lane or Way or what the fuck ever.
Okay, I didn't mean to go here.
So you can go back in there and investigate more thoroughly.
Hint, hint.
I mean, reasons.
I was gonna say, there's nothing in here, but maybe I should just...
I mean, it's not like you have another fucking lead, so you know. No! Content ID!
Just looking for people to talk to. Because there's not going to be clues out here. It looks like clues are going to be all at the crime scenes. That sort of makes sense. No one there.
The guy who gave you some sass has vanished. Interesting. You know, he's active and vibrant too, just like everyone else.
Although I can't go into his shop, so...
No, you cannot.
Oh,
I suppose if you leave the screen and go back, he might be there. Hey, I haven't used my full 2 minutes yet. Come back. Come back.
Like how you had to run back. Do it again. Do it again. Again? Thank you.
Who knows where he's gone off to? It's over.
Okay, well, we've already talked to you. What the hell is this thing? Run over to it.
I don't know.
Your poison.
Scorpions?
See? Finest quality. Perhaps you purchase one?
I don't think so. They're beautiful, though. I've never seen one before.
Oh, deadly too, senor.
A cage of scorpions.
Can I just pick this up?
Get over here.
I can just imagine little scorpions in there now.
Ow! Damn it.
Oh no. I warned you, senor.
Oh, God.
Oh, no, people.
But you're still standing. The poison, it acts very quickly.
I ain't feeling so good.
If you're not dead already, you will live.
Oh. Am I thing? I need to Voight-Kampff myself. Just take out my gun.
Fucking Lethal fiddled around trying to pet the cute scorpions and got his ass stung.
Apparently it wasn't a bad
Not
thing.
feeling good. He's full of scorpion venom, everyone.
You know
Man, I hope he
about
doesn't
insects?
I regret that I do not, noble one. Save that
Yes,
I
yes,
feed
you and
them
your
to my
snakes.
snakes.
You do what?
Artificial ones, of course. The safeguards in the design of my snakes would not allow them to swallow a real insect.
I assume that this insect is already extinct.
They all died after the war, yes.
So the fakes must be pretty expensive.
If bought in bulk, the price is acceptable. They do not need to eat them, of course, but the added realism is worth every penny. Have you ever seen such craftsmanship?
Right now I'm more interested in the insect.
Perhaps you should ask the Peruvian woman next door. She's an expert on such things and will cut a wonderful deal to friends.
I see. Well, we've already talked to her. What else do we got around here? Faster! Faster! Could go back.
So will Lethal die, everyone? You might want to stay tuned for the next video.
See you then.